Well, hello there once again, friends and fans. Raptor here. I've been away for just a little bit, but I know you guys have missed me. I want to thank you guys for over 130 subscribers and over 300,000 views. You guys are awesome. Want to let you know that there's some new stuff coming up on the channel. I'm going to be doing some co-op playthroughs with Sebastian, Spunk91. Go over there, head over to his YouTube page and check out some of his new videos, including the Rayman Origins demo, I believe is what the name of the game is. But Rayman, yes, go check it out. There's the link right there. You see it? Click it. Do it. Okay. Now, let's continue on with the game then, shall we? And actually, before I continue with that, let me say that the other fun section is going to be a retro gaming section with my friend Eric, or as he likes to be called, Sabaflage. So, we'll get into that a little bit more. It's kind of tentative now if he's got time. You know, everybody's got lives, but I'm going to spend a little bit of my life playing through Mission 4 of the German campaign, NATO campaign, for Wargame European Escalation. So here's the intro video, and I will get into it, and I'll let you guys know how to poon noobs, not be a noob, right after this.
Negotiations having no chance of success anymore, the USSR and the Warsaw Pact enter the conflict. But NATO relies on the Anglo-German offensive underway to surround the 8th Soviet Guards Army before taking action. In a pincer movement, the 1st German and British Corps on one side and the 7th US Corps on the other flank the Guards and link up in front of Halle. A full tank battalion of the NVA is approaching on our right flank from Einsdorf. Our intelligence services are also reporting an airmobile infantry battalion at Austedt with support helicopters and vehicles. The Soviets have evacuated their planes, but they do not intend to hand this base to us without a fight. We'll have to fight to take each village and strongpoint on the axis of advance we will have chosen.
Alrighty, so let's get started then. Clear the Mittelhausen perimeter and clear the Wolferstedt perimeter. So, what we're going to do is the enemy will immediately start to counterattack here, so I'm going to call out some tanks to thwart their advance. I'm going to actually let some other tanks rise up in the ranks for a later mission. So I'm going to bring out some of the best German tanks that we have available, which are the Leopard 1A4s and 1A3s. I'm going to bring out 4 of those. Tanks are invaluable in this mission, so try not to waste them. I'm also going to get the artillery to fire, and if you want to read that, go ahead and pause the video. And there you go. That's just basically a walkthrough on how to use the artillery. I'm going to go ahead and start firing already. And the Cobras are also a great asset as well. They help to suppress vehicles. They can definitely kill small vehicles, but you know, don't use them just to take something out. They're more of a suppression weapon, especially when it comes to infantry. Be using a lot of artillery, a lot of tanks in this mission. So here comes the enemy counterattack already, or at least, you know, their attack to try to push this off the map. Bring up T-55s. And it looks like they're a little scared to attack with our awesome barrage of awesomeness. I'm also going to bring up some Chieftain tanks, which are some really good T-72 and T-62 killers from the British. I'm going to bring 4 of those to advance to the left. I'm also going to bring out some infantry, but first I'll let you guys kind of watch a little bit of poonage going on. Here comes the Leopards. Whoa. Damn, girlfriend. Oop, left flank. Let's see if those British tanks get up here in time. Oh, it looks like it's just a little turreted recon car. Whoa, that's loud. Whoa. Turn my own sound down a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, once their recon vehicles are destroyed, that's pretty much the extent of their attack. Artillery's done firing. And go ahead and destroy the rest of that.
Are you talking to me?
Come on now. Come on, somebody kill him. Good. Alright, great. So,
Ready to go.
now we're going to have the, oh, I was kind of unintelligent with that. The, thing almost got destroyed. Alright, it's good to extend your legs a little bit. Extend your perimeter and check out what the enemy's doing. I'm going to bring some Panzer Grenadiers over here to watch this bridge. There are 3 bridges in the area that span across this river. Make sure you defend them all as you advance, because the enemy does have reinforcement points over here, as you can see, Mike and Foxtrot, and also over here at Delta. We're going to go ahead and start by attacking Kilo, and that's as soon as the enemy gets all of their vehicles taken out. That'll give, it's good. It'll give those rookie tanks a little bit more Punin power as they get more skilled. And there's some enemy artillery as well. We're going to roll up and take that out. Actually, it should be okay on their own. Now, these villages, as you can see there, it says to secure a village, it is often best to have infantry storm it. Yes. I'm going to bring up some regular German infantry. You want recon tanks as well. Good to use the Scorpion here. Better than the Gazelle, which usually gets easily shot down once it gets into the cities, the villages. These recon tanks are great to hide out in the woods, and the helicopters are great kind of just to peek and see where things are moving. So we're going to go ahead and wait for a lot of stuff to get up here before we start our attack. Going to go ahead and start with, you won't need anti-aircraft vehicles too much, but it is good to have 1, 2, 3, 4 logistic trucks. Bring up your artillery. Keep the artillery on the road just so they can move at their leisure. I will let you know that the enemy too will attack from either perimeter. If you attack Wolferstedt, they will counterattack from Mittelhausen during your counterattack, or they will counterattack your position, and they can definitely destroy your command vehicles here, so be careful. So that's why I leave these chieftains here. And they should also get a recon tank so they can peek and see what's going on. Go ahead and hide that. And bring up some more tanks as well, just in case you get losses. Good to bring up Sheridans have an awesome anti-tank missile on them, so I'm going to bring up 2 of those. I like to keep those in groups of 2 just to take out the enemy units that are advancing. I'm also going to bring up, let's see, the Striker is a good vehicle to have. However, the accuracy is horrible on it. It's more of a defense weapon, and you will be actually, you know what, after I attack Kilo, they do attack from that bridge to the right, so it would be good to have a couple of these defend along with infantry. You do want to keep infantry at each village that you capture, because the enemy will try to counterattack it. So we'll let these tanks get repaired and rearmed, and we'll have our scouts move up a little bit.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Recce ready, sir.
And the enemy has some amazing crack DDR units in there. They're called the Schützen units, and they are just crazy. I mean, they have anti-tank missiles, they have anti-aircraft missiles. They can make your day bad time. So what I'm going to do is just punish them a little bit with some artillery. It's good to leave a little artillery barrage because it's hard to hit those units, and there's nothing wrong with you know, messing up their day just a little bit. Wow, artillery's all over the board. But that's okay. There's plenty in there. There's also a forward operations base in the back. There you are. There it is. And it's moving up. I think those are T-55. So we're going to go ahead and have our Leopards move up now. The enemy will attack from this flank as well. So they will attack through this area here, shown in that little white square, and they will try to counterattack along this entire perimeter here to try to stop your attack going on over here. Looks like they're also bringing up some couple of small scout cars. I don't want to get too close with the tanks because they can easily be taken out by those crack units in the oh, looks like we got some tanks parked there, T-72s.
You have something for me?
So bring those chieftains up to engage with it, and actually we're going to bring up the Cobras to help engage. T-72s ain't nothing to mess with. They're Wu-Tang Clan, baby. They are rather gangster, my friends, and you do not want to engage them without a little bit of help and from range. Also, another good note for this level, try to use these forward operating bases as much as you can, because there's 2 of them and they have a lot of supplies, and these ones are closer to your main objective, so try not to engage them too much. Looks like the chieftains are being engaged. Going to go ahead and try to kill them. Looks like there's T-55s there as well. A lot of T-55s. Try to engage the T-72s.
Rain down on them crawlers.
That's right. Back up off. Good, good, good. So we'll bring up some support tanks for, or I'm sorry, some logistics.
I need a tail rotor
Awesome.
check.
So that's why you do not want to
Just spit it out.
come up there alone.
Let's rock and roll.
So we're holding them back on the left, and we're about ready to attack on the right.
Die Artillerieverleih der hässlichen Knopperei des Kampfes
I'm just going to
etwas
do a little
würgen.
bit more artillery. I think I saw their units somewhere. Oh, those were tanks. I'm going to attack from the right side, so I want to...
10 Grad hoch.
So what I'm going to do is bring my armored personnel carriers up the road to this area, and then bring them through the little hedge here and attack the city. And it looks like T-55s are retreating. The enemy also has some units hidden here, so do not go too far to the left. So you basically want to you're basically doing a half moon. You want to push them back from here to here from the city and kind of stay away from this open area here. And just, you know, bring the pain and keep it coming as much as you can. The artillery's getting ready to fire here, so we'll wait until that barrage is done. In the meantime, we'll set up to attack on the left flank as well. What we're going to do is once Kilo is secure, we're going to attack from up here on this plateau and from down here and take Hotel easily. Then it'll be time to move to Gulf. Gulf has a lot of units in it, especially up here on this ridge. So Hotel will be needed before we capture Gulf. Also, don't forget to bring in your vehicles to capture these zones, and also make sure you click the Display Zones button over here, also activated with the I key, because that will show you, you know, if a zone is able to be captured, and you need the points. Trust me, for some of these units, you need the points. So, let's see. Jupiter trucks are repairing,
Wo sollen wir es hinliefern?
or refueling rather,
Welche
or
Lieferung ist auf
resupplying.
dem Weg?
So here's what we're gonna do.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
We're gonna bring up our tanks here to support from this section, and then attack from the bottom. Strikers won't come in until after, and the Cobra will be here
Sky is ours.
to support.
Let's fly.
Let's hope we don't noob it up. Alright, so before we attack,
Irgendwelche Kunden für eine Taxitour?
unload the
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Panzer Grenadiers there. Oh, looks like the T-62s might be... Ooh, oh, damn. Oh, let's see if we can engage those units and take them out.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Looks like they're stunned and might rout any second if we hit them a little harder.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Hopefully they don't go any closer. Hopefully that Scorpion tank can engage them too, otherwise it'll be up to the infantry. Well, never mind. We had plenty of defense. Cobras, Strikers, everything was okay. Alright, so T-62s looks like they're moving up.
Sky is ours.
Oh, looks like we got one of them. They're routing now. And it looks like, from the flash message, missile strikes and aerial combat on the front. United States Air Force reinforcements are arriving. Awesome. One more tank to take out. There's the Schützen. Oh, they're finally coming out of their hiding spots, those worms. Excellent. Time to attack.
Hat jemand ein Taxi gerufen?
Now, this mission will probably be about an hour long, so settle in for an hour-long mission.
Geben Sie uns
Should
einfach
be
nur die
fun.
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
Now, once we capture Kilo, we will have Kilo for a long time as well. This will be our main operating area for quite a while, and we're going to secure things around it as well. So I'm going to keep the artillery back here just in case. Hold on, what is that? Oop, more Schützen.
AE geladen.
Hold on,
Feuerbereit. Irgendwelche Kunden für eine
I'm
Taxitour?
going to hit that one more time with artillery before we move in. Just one strike. I see there is a guy there. Trust me, there might be one guy, but you need to treat these people like in the movie 300. You want to treat them just like the, Jesus Christ, what are those guys called? The Spartans, that's what I mean, yes. Treat these guys like the Spartans, because they ain't nothing to mess with. So it looks like these BMP-1s might be getting ready to move across the bridge. That's not good news. Alright, so we're going to have to flank those with these Strikers.
Roger that, 5.
I'm also going to bring those Leopards up to engage. And it looks like there's T-55s in the city. So we'll try to engage those as best we can with the infantry. I'm going to split the infantry up into 4 groups.
Jawohl,
10
Kommandant.
per squad. It's tense. Oh my god, there's so many tanks there. Alright, we're gonna surround them.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
Have them stay right by the vehicles. They're gonna need to be resupplied quickly. Oh my god, we did it. Wow, look at that. Excellent. The Russian tanks flew right into the waiting infantry, and we lost just a few guys that can be repaired or regained easily via the... looks like we did lose one of the M113s, but that's not a big deal. And it looks like the Leopards are engaging a T-62 up there. There comes the BMPs are retreating now. They were probably going to drop off more infantry.
Roger that, 5.
Go ahead and have our Scorpion move
Need
up.
some extra eyes,
Oh, wait a minute now. The BMPs are just...
Why does it always
Now
have
we'll
to be
see.
me?
We'll see if we can
Ricky,
engage
sir.
them. So we only lost one APC and a few men. Not too bad considering what we had to do to take that village.
Es kommt sehr wohl auf
Time
die
to move
Großstadt.
everything up. Move up your artillery. Move up your aircraft. He's hiding. I'm gonna move up another
Auf
thing
Wiedersehen.
here.
Meinen Sie mich?
I'm gonna have that T-62 engaged as well. I'm gonna make sure the city's completely
Zug ist Information
clear
und
of
einsatzbereit.
enemies,
Das ist nicht mein Krieg.
just to make sure.
Zug ist Information und einsatzbereit. Wir haben Feindkontakt.
T-62's getting hit.
Der Kämpfer zielt.
Stop right here, boys. That's great. Oh no.
Engage.
Striker destroyed from the BMP. That's not good. These are cheap noob units, but I wish they would get advanced. Oh no, that's gonna hit, isn't it? Ah! Damn it. Ah, not good, these strikers from a long range.
Why does it always have to be me, sir?
Alright, well, we're gonna pull them back before we take any more losses.
The only good enemy is a dead one.
They can't be used on their own. They have to be a supporting asset.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange vollenden
I was
lassen
just
würden.
hoping that those BMPs wouldn't be able to engage at that distance, but now we have to bring the pain.
Ja, Kommandant. Bereit fürs Verlegen, Kommandant.
Alright, so we'll bring up those Leopards to engage that and the Oh, looks like they're dropping off their infantry. Wow, look at that power. Just gotta make sure this attack is completely stopped. You can see all the ammo down there. See how we're doing. 70 millimeters. There's a few remaining in that, but they're gonna have to get ready to. I think they're out of minimum range.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
Oh, looks like we're getting attacked here by. Oh god.
My pleasure, sir. Ja, Kommandant. Wir sind unterwegs.
T-62 hidden in the woods.
Zeit für ein kleines Tänzchen. Sky is ours. Was kann die Infanterie für Sie tun, Kommandant? Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
T-62 is now flanking those tanks.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Alright, great. And it looks like enemy aircraft are withdrawing and the sky is clear. NVA Armored Brigade is withdrawing towards Holland. Excellent.
Spucken Sie es einfach aus.
So now the strikers are in support. Unfortunately, we had to lose a couple of them. Oh, looks like they're counterattacking over here now. Sheridan tanks engaging. Oh, getting close with those missiles. T-55s are moving up. Sheridans will move up. Chieftains, rather. Oh, looks like there's T-72s up here as well. Damn. That's why I didn't want to pull out of the
Ja,
woods.
Kommandant.
Not yet, anyway. Alright, well, we're going to need more chieftains, then. We just simply need more.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange vollenden lassen würden.
Okay, looks like those T-72s are getting hit pretty good. I don't know what the hell is engaging those. But those chieftain are here now.
What are your orders, sir?
So we'll move to quickly block them. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure everything's great. So we've got our command vehicle. We've got our supply trucks are refueling, rearming, everything. Set up a defensive perimeter around this area. I'm going to go ahead and use the artillery.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen
On where I know
Klopperei
the
des
enemy
Kampfes
is.
etwas Würde.
It's a corrected shot.
AE geladen. Feuerbereit.
Oh, big force over here, damn.
Gipfel. Kaum getan, Soldier.
Take out that T-72 and we'll be gold. Excellent. Alright, we're going to bring reinforcements over here.
Conflict to coordinates. What are your
Sheridans
orders,
are out of missiles. They're basically useless now without those missiles because they're too close. No! Get out of there, boys. Alright, they're withdrawing and retreating from that ridge line. Ooh, they're still getting engaged, though. Should be okay, though. We'll bring over the Cobras at this point.
Brace yourself. We're
They'll be low
flying in.
ammo, but they should be able to bring a little pain, and we're going to have our troops
Irgendwelche Kunden für eine
get out of the way.
Taxitour?
Alright, now, leopards are going to come
Haben
up.
Sie was für mich?
It moves quick. You must move at the pace of the enemy. You don't get much time to do much else. T-72 sitting there. Dangerous unit. Good accuracy on it. Oh! Nice job, Scorpion. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Alright, now we got the rest of the chieftains coming in, and the Cobra. Oh yeah, come at me, bro. Come at me. Chieftain's got great reload time. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Finish him. Alright, so, speaking of finish him, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Guardian Angel? Munition? Treibstoff? Ersatzteile?
Now, this is why tanks are so valuable in this mission. They set up excellent blocking positions. The enemy will throw themselves at you, and they'll basically kill themselves. So, secure the area of Mike over here, at least the bridge, with the leopards and the striker. You can use those leopards later if Kilo needs defending. Leave recon there, but you can bring one up.
Need some extra eyes,
That's what I'm going to do now, is bring one of those up. Leave the troops, leave the artillery, leave them by the forward operating base. There should be another one right over here, I believe. Or there's one back here as well. And trust me, you will use every drop and every bullet.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant.
Every drop of oil and every round, every cartridge will be used. So, we're going to wait for these Cobras to
The captain and his crew welcome
I
you
don't know if
aboard.
the other one's getting rearmed, if it's, whatever. Sheridans are good. We're going to bring those back into battle.
On the move.
Going to leave a little artillery.
Die Welt besteht aus zwei Arten von Menschen.
Little treat for them.
Artilleristen und Zielen. 10 Grad hoch. Feuer!
And now, you also will need some artillery for a mission over at Foxtrot. The destroy artillery, or I'm sorry, destroy the Soviet HQ at Alstedt. You want to definitely deal with that with your own artillery. NVA Armored Brigade has surrendered it red up there, and it looks like the enemy's still attacking, so as lazy capitalists, we will just sit here and count our money while the enemy engages. And T-55, there's one of those left, AM over here. Early morning stone cold pimpin' over here. Look at him roll. Very good. So this artillery is just to loosen up the Schützen groups that are in there. East German attack groups. I hope that T-55 doesn't flank. Okay, he's parked there. I thought he might have come all the way around, but we're going to wait until the artillery stops, then we're going to send in our choppers and get our Scorpions a little closer too to see what's going on in there. This one I am a little hesitant with, just because the enemy has a big amount of room back here that they hide units at. So just be wary of it when you're attacking. And always have reinforcements, just in case your attack doesn't go as well as planned. You can bring in some reinforcement units, and always extra supply trucks. So for this, the longer you get away from your main starting point, the more supply trucks you'll want, even if you have forward operating bases, because if you capture a hotel and split off from here into 2 different attacks, you will need 2 different sets of supply trucks. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up those Cobras,
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
and we'll attack from down here. If you hold shift
Let's hope the enemy don't have any
and
air
right
defense.
click, you can set waypoints for them, so they'll move here first and then up here, and then we'll have our... Oh, looks like the Sheridan sees some T-72s. We'll engage as soon as those are destroyed. Those are some scary units to me. T-72s ain't nothing to... Yes, that's right. Oop. I'd say that's the Tiger tank of the battlefield for now, just because if one of those gets behind you, you could lose a few chieftain tanks. So even though they were easy to get engaged there, that was 8 of them versus 2, plus 4 more up here. So, all right. So the Cobras are getting ready. We're gonna send in the clowns,
Okay, wir versuchen so schnell wie möglich hinzukommen. At the ready, sir.
and we'll roll our Sheridans up just a little bit, just to see if there's any tanks to engage.
Follow me.
Scorpion will go up and
Line without
peek
eyes.
and see what's going on.
We're reconnoitering this
And I
area.
do not want to leave that
Select
bridge
Commandant.
for that T-55. T-55 can eat it
Pick it out, man.
with the chieftains.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Ready to move.
I probably
Come on.
shouldn't move those too close yet with
You have
the
something for me?
tanks, or with the anti-tank crews in there. I'm only going to move up the light units. Sheridans, as you can see, don't even have that much armor. They're a very small recon tank. Well, there comes the reinforcements now. Polish and Russian forces are landing in Denmark. Oh, now they're really coming at me, bro. Oh, PT-76 is a good recon tank. It's time for us to tighten the noose just a little bit. Oh. Good accuracy on those tanks. Oh, the F.A.Q tank, or group is engaging the tanks. Oh, there was a hit. No destruction. Sheridans are also engaged by the Dosen't group, 13. Gonna call in some more artillery to cut them off at the rear. Oh, looks like that F.A.Q unit was destroyed. Alright, boys, get him. Alright. Hopefully that artillery is accurate. It's danger close. Another armored personnel carrier taken out. Gonna withdraw those. Bring in the choppers now.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Now that I know it's mostly clear. Seems they're luring them out with that. They really like destroying vehicles, it seems. The M is basically your typical Ford Explorer right here. About the same efficiency and armor as the typical 90s Ford Explorer.
Sky is ours. Flying in, weapons hot.
Still engaging those. Jesus H. Christ. You see that? See how they just destroyed 2 of those Cobras? Those were pretty, they weren't that high yet, but, yeah, ain't nothing to mess with, those 2. And they, alright, so those 2, that Dosen't group, just killed about, 23 guys, 2 Cobras, and 2 M113s. So what we're gonna do now is, go ahead and do that. Run, boys. Hopefully they can get out of the way. I figured they could. Wow, I can't believe that. But again, I told you they're nothing to mess with. And sometimes you just gotta get in there because you can't see them, and you know, you can do all the recon you want, but you gotta keep a constant sight on them. Alright, so now it's time for the tanks to come in.
Just spit it out. What are your orders, sir? Let's move out. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? At the ready, sir. You spotted something?
Okay. So we'll need some more artillery here in just a second. Oh, Dosen's moving.
Jawohl, Kommandant.
I think that was one dude. I think that was one Dosen't member who just killed like 8 guys. Wow. Can't believe it. Okay, send into your next truck over.
Situation is under control.
Alright, now it says to destroy the East German headquarters at Gartenstadt and to secure the airbase infrastructures. We'll do that as soon as we can. Looks like there's a route on the infantry, but nothing to run from really.
We're on the move.
I canceled the artillery, so that's not firing anymore.
Ja, Kommandant.
Ooh, took some damage here.
Das Transportkorps ist bereit. All Ihre Wünsche sollen Sie denn diesmal?
Capture that FOB.
At the ready, sir. Let's rock and roll.
Sad that I don't have Cobras anymore. We'll need those again. Cheap units. We'll use these to suppress. And it seems that the infantry that's in there probably was engaging the tanks that were moving. Alright, now also, just a second here.
What are your orders, sir? Get out of my... Are you talking to me? You've got something for me? Let's rock and roll. Advancing to coordinates.
Getting a little nervous. Yep. That's why. Well, it's good to send up just one, one Sheridan rather than a whole battalion just to see what was up there.
Hey, over.
Alright, let's see what you can do against 8 of these, bitch. Ha-ha! 8 hits and it's only stunned. Awesome. Alright, fire again, boys.
Spit it out, man.
Take that, bitch. Okay. So, yes, there's this area over here. This is Walmart Death Zone. It's basically a huge building with a gargantuan parking lot with tons of chutes and units in it. It's a death trap. Do not ever go near there. But you will want to bring up some heavier artillery to deal with the Soviet headquarters over here. If you bombard it enough with artillery, you will win it without losing a man. So it's good to bring over some extra trucks for there. So everyone's getting trucks. I'm Oprah Winfrey. Everybody gets a truck. Everybody gets a truck. So we're sending up just tons of supply trucks now to support our next advance into Gulf, and then from Gulf into Delta. Usually I like to, it would be smart to flank around here, but you don't want to be pushed between Delta and Gulf when the enemy's sending units at you, because you know, you need the flank. You need the flank. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just spread the infantry out a little bit. They're here to stay. And just get them in good defensive positions. And our Cobras are here as well. So next what we're going to do is once the artillery gets into place, we will just go ahead and engage Gulf with everything that we have, and we'll do a little recon as well. I'm going to bring up some infantry to run through these woods and capture Gulf, and then we will destroy what's at Delta. It's all downhill from here in the sense that it gets a little easier, so it's all good news. So what I'm going to do now is bring up another command vehicle. We will need one more to capture the air base up there, so that's a big price tag. And let's see, word of advice, there's also an enemy Shilka here, an anti-aircraft unit hiding here right by Juliet, and there's also an enemy helicopter sitting here as well. So do not go over to this area with helicopters or tanks unless you have something to engage both of them with. Oh, looks like the enemy's sending over BMPs again over at, what is this, Mike? Yep. And let's watch these BMPs get engaged. That's right. Wu-Tang Clan. Awesome. So as we wait for things to get rearmed, and the artillery is now in place. No line of sight. Oh, that's the wrong unit. Go ahead and pound Gulf for a while. You can pound the whole city because the infantry could be anywhere. Again, you don't want to lose too many tanks. You know, you are destroying people's homes, but you know, banks do the same thing I'm doing, right? Haha. That was a good pun. Yes, it was. Alright, so also, when the artillery fires, it fires about, I think, like a third of its rounds, and then it stops firing. So if you have 30 rounds in an artillery unit, it'll only fire 10 until it stops firing. At least that's what I've experienced. However, if you find it to be different, please comment down below. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this video and to me if you're liking what you're seeing. And what you're seeing right now is a lot of major poonage going on. In fact, that was my name before I was promoted to the general, also known as Raptor, was Major Poonage. So that's a good nickname. I bet somebody out there has it, and I tip my hat to you, sir. Alright, so what we're going to do now is let's bring up that infantry that we have a few more points. You always want some good padding, too. Don't always spend all your points, because if the enemy comes through and ruins your, takes out your tanks or something like that, you'll need to replace them. So don't spend it all at one place. Let's see. We'll need some more infantry. It's also good to bring up, let's see, a few more tanks, I think, because this area over here gets pretty tank heavy when you engage the East German headquarters. You'll want some engaging Gulf, and then you'll want some of those to go to Delta, and if you take any losses, you want an immediate counterattack to Delta, because they might send tanks out right after. I don't want to use any of those tanks. I would like to use some more of these, but the lower ranking units, so we'll have a mixed force of M2s and M5s, MK5s, Mark 5s. So we'll bring all those up. Make sure too, if your vehicles travel a long distance to get to a staging point, make sure you fuel them up, because they can run out of gas, and these chieftains are really the Canyonero of the fictional world here. They take up 6 lanes, and they just waste tons of fuel. So it looks like the fleeing enemy destroyed on the Arturn road. Survivors have surrendered. Good times. So artillery on Gulf has stopped. We're going to wait until our infantry gets here. Once they're ready, we're going to send in the infantry, send in a scout, and have the choppers the choppers kind of engage any targets they can. I also know the enemy has some units up here, and if you can engage a tall enough target, I think it goes to a corrected shot. If you can fire it like a bell tower or a tall building. Not exactly sure how it works 100%, but hey, that's life. I'm also going to engage here, because I'm sure...
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an ugly brawl.
I know there's something sitting there, and I want to get rid of it so it doesn't jeopardize our advance. More trucks. More trucks also limits your the stress on the FOBs as well. But the this artillery should be the thing that gets the most support, or the most trucks for the support, because they go through a lot of ammunition. And whatever theirs should be dead soon. Alright, so what we'll do then is we'll bring up our recon tanks. And our makeshift recon, which is the infantry that will scour the woods. We're also going to secure this far left flank when all the chieftains are in place. Where the hell are the other ones? It's only the MK2. Did I not order the other ones? Oh, they should be there. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. No, that ain't it. Oh, there they are. Yes, that's them. They decided to go through the city. Okay, so there's the BMP-1 that I told you was there. That means Schützen are probably close by. But if there's any F.A.Q units there, they're long gone. So we're going to stop firing at this and fire over here. By the way, the game marks exactly where the enemy headquarters is. Right there, that little line right there, that's where the truck is sitting. The little recon GAZ. So go ahead and engage there. It looks like the BMPs are firing at the tanks. Oop, miss on there. Still no line of sight on them. Gonna try to move through the woods while they're busy with these. Gonna get an alert here. Ooh, another miss. Man. Come on, boys, engage. Kill him. Oh, tank's moving on the left flank. Gonna have those Cobras move up, engage.
Where do you need us, sir? Ready to go.
See if we can stop them. Have our infantry get out and move to the edge. Engage as many of those tanks as we can. It seems they like to kill themselves outside the city rather than defending it, but this is their way of defending. That's their way. It's kind of like bees. They defend like bees on the other side of a hive. Alright, so you can see the T-72s getting engaged there. Jaegers took them out, no problem. Looks like we got our T-72s is what's engaging, really. T-72 up there. I just don't want them to jeopardize the infantry in any way. Looks like the Jaegers will take care of them.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Alright, they're going to go back and get ammo.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
That extra command unit has arrived, that's awesome. We'll engage with these leopards from a distance, because I don't want the Schützen to engage. And we will have these units take the high ground. Alright, so we're almost ready to kind of finish this game up. There's a few kind of things we have to do that are out of my control, in the sense that we just have to wait for that artillery to destroy that unit over there. Sheridan scored a vengeance kill for his buddy. Did you see that missile that hit him? Good times. Nicely done, Sheridan. From a long distance, too. That's the what's that guy's name? Linsational or Linsanity? Yeah, that guy. Good slogan, by the way. Alright, so shoots and units are inside the city. 4 T-62s sitting up on top of the hill. And the F.A.Qs are also sitting up there. Oh, and they're engaging. It's time to give them some support.
Bigger the better.
Oh, that's way too close.
Fire! Smash! Welche sind auf zwei Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen und Zielen.
There we go.
Ausrichtung auf Ziel.
Okay, so once the helicopters are recovered, want to make sure
Where do you need us,
they
sir?
can land. That's when we start our attack. So a lot of this is about timing. You know, you have to wait for a unit to become fully... You don't just want to say, hey, only Bob's got a gun that's loaded. Nah, screw it. We'll just send Bob in. He'll take care of it. No, you don't want to do that. You want about 800 Bobs who are in about, 15 tanks, a couple of Jaeger Bobs. Not Yag Bombs, but Bobs. Yag Bobs. That's right. And you want a ton of helicopters to also support against the infantry, not to mention a little artillery to soften them up. Ooh. God damn, that was a good hit. I don't know what the hell that was, but it's dead. And also the infantry. See? Artillery ain't nothing to fug with. And it looks like the rape train brakes have been disengaged. I just see nothing but just amazing kills going on.
At the ready, sir. What are your orders,
Artillery
sir?
was worth every penny today,
Bigger the better.
except for over here.
AT loaded. Ready to fire.
Alright, that's enough artillery. Let's start the attack. Alright, so Jaeger groups are ready to go in. Anything that they spot will be taken care of via the Cobras.
The captain and his crew
I keep
welcome you aboard.
wanting to say Apaches,
Let's
but
fly.
that's not it. So we'll have these
Wo sollen wir es hinliefern?
trucks engage,
So
or
habe ich nur das Gefühl, dass
sorry,
wir gleich unser Leben
rearm
aufs Spiel setzen werden.
before we engage, and we'll send our supply trucks
Was wollen Sie denn diesmal?
to also refuel from these points.
Verstanden. Marschieren wir ab.
So these
Over.
will fire till they're out of ammo, and then we'll send these supply trucks back in with the last of the supplies, and we'll see what they can do. Alright, so it's time to attack as soon as the Cobras get into position. And we will not be capturing Gulf, but we will clear it just because there's a lot of enemy tanks there, and if you can clear Gulf and then move around Delta and kind of push the enemy out of Delta, you basically have won the game, and all you have to do is send a command truck to the corner of the airport and destroy the command vehicles that's hiding right there in the swamp. So, here we go.
Where do you need us, sir? Ready to go.
Infantry's going to engage,
Am Ende kommt es doch nur
and
auf
we'll
den
send them to
Infanteristen
different
und seine
positions.
Wehr an. Marschformation. Der Feind ist in Reichweite. Wir aber auch.
There comes the
Das ist nicht mein Ziel.
the enemy units.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Don't want to get too close.
Let's fly. Zug ist Information und Einsatz.
A lot of enemy units up there. My God.
Ja, zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant.
We just accomplished a mission, which oh, yes, the recon vehicles, or the command vehicles, finally been destroyed.
What would otherwise be an ugly
So it looks like the infantry was
Das ist nicht mein Krieg.
almost all but wiped out.
Oh, ich hasse das Marschieren.
That sucks. There was a lot of tanks up there too. Unfortunately, the Scorpion couldn't see it. We're just gonna have to pour some more artillery on this.
Just give us some coordinates, sir. Ich wusste, dass wir es nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden. Verstanden? Marschieren wir ab. Over.
Now, the reason I used infantry like that was just, again, for recon and to see if I can get their infantry out of there. They have a ton of tanks up there, and I can't get close with my helicopters until the infantry takes out all of the enemy positions.
Das Transportkorps ist bereit, all Ihre Wünsche zu erfüllen.
Looks like I called these on accident.
Munition,
Let's go over to the
Treibstoff,
other side.
Ersatzteile, alles, was Sie
So
wünschen.
here's what we do. These tanks
Yes, sir.
are going to attack
All of you, get out of my out.
the Delta section, and these tanks are going to attack Gulf, And the Cobras are
Where do
going
you
to
need us,
engage
sir?
as soon as they find any units.
You spotted something? I say the only good Recce is a
And
dead
the Scorpions are going to engage and scout for units. The Schutzen. Oh, looks like there's some Schutzen hiding over there too. Look at that. How nice. Thanks. You guys are great.
Bereit zum Zuschlag,
Hopefully that
Kommandant.
damn Scorpion just takes them out.
You seem fine without us.
There.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. Yes, sir.
Oh.
At the ready, sir.
Excellent. No, 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 God damn it.
The sky is ours.
You know, here's the thing. It's like, yeah, engage that house. They're in there. Oh, we can't see them anymore. We're going to go sit on top of them.
Where do you need us, sir?
The AI is retarded. It's just a bunch of idiots. You know, it's like they can't see the unit anymore, so they'll try to fly right on top of it. Well, there's enemies all over there. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my money.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange vorlassen lassen würden.
Alright, that's it.
Am Ende kommt es doch nur auf den Infanteristen. Information und einsatzbereit. Recce ready, sir. Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
But didn't I say that golf was going to be a problem? It's always golf. It's been mocking me for years.
Need some extra
To
eyes,
stop
sir?
and engage. Kill those Schutzen. Oh, it looks like Bill got it. See if we can kill Hans next. Alright, 6 more shots and should be dead. Anyway. Let's do this.
Das ist nicht mein Krieg. In Ordnung, ihr Süßen. Ich wusste doch, dass
I'm
Sie
gonna have
uns nicht
that
lange
supply
vorlassen
truck
lassen würden.
help those infantrymen in the town so we can clear it with infantry, and artillery is going to be split.
Was wollen Sie denn diesmal?
Actually, we should have all of our supply trucks move over there. These two.
Warum habe ich nur das Gefühl, dass Sie gleich unser Leben aufs Spiel setzen werden?
And they can rearm from there.
Bigger the better.
M10 can engage up here.
Fire! Smash!
Make sure it's all clear.
Wo sollen wir
Okay,
hin,
so
lieber?
next we're going to attack with the Jaegers as soon as they're repaired, and we will attack with the tanks, and then we will go right for Delta. I'm tired of wasting time. It's not going to happen no mo. Helicopters we're out of, other than the recon. Support we have enough of. Infantry we're good on. And we have another command vehicle right down here, just in case. I didn't necessarily have to go through Gulf, but again, I don't want to be stuck between, you know, between here and Delta, because Delta can call in some T-72s, and I'm pretty afraid of that unit.
Jawohl,
I shouldn't say
Kommandant.
afraid, I'm cautious
Auf die Beine, ihr Zug ist in Formation und einsatzbereit.
when attacking that area. Alright, that should be enough. Damn.
Zug ist in Formation und einsatzbereit.
Spoke too soon on the artillery.
In Ordnung, ihr Süßen. Worauf warten wir? Unsere Gabel? Was kann die Infanterie für Sie
Killed
tun,
half of them.
Kommandant? Das Transportfahr ist bereit, all Ihre Wünsche zu erfüllen.
11 Schutzen units, now they're going to take them out.
Wird aufgeführt.
Alright, that's it.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Fire right onto that street.
Flying in, weapons hot.
Damn right.
I'm making an attack
Run, bitch. Where are you going? They're going to run out of the town.
Let's fly. At the ready,
Time to
sir.
take them all out.
Yes, sir. Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? Zu Ihren Diensten, Kommandant. Das Transportfahr ist bereit, all Ihre Wünsche zu erfüllen.
Now it's time to fix
Wird aufgeführt.
our tanks, get them ready to go. So that's it. Looks like they're attacking over here on the bridge again. Looks like there's a tank hiding there.
Hat jemand ein Taxi gerufen? Mission? Where do you need us, sir? Alles was sit down on them crawls. Have something for me?
That's alright, the M113 is really just a cheap
What are your orders, sir? Are you
blind
talking to me?
scout.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Yes, sir.
T-72. Excellent.
Yes, sir. Let's have it then. Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden. Angel?
PT-76B there, and the T-72 going to kill both of those, and then we'll flank left, and then we'll go into the airport, and that'll be it. The enemy does have tanks sitting in the back of the airport, but so long as you don't go that far back, they won't really engage you at all. So just stay towards the front of the airport and flank from this area in the back of the airport. It looks like a military airport, so there's definitely military units there. The enemy will have chutes in there as well at Delta, and so feel free to use your artillery on it.
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an ugly
Love
road.
that. It's like a million miles that we're engaging from. It's alright. Artillery is going to be retired for the rest of this game.
Yes, sir. Let's move on. What are your
So we
orders?
will now
Warum habe ich
block
das
Delta
Gefühl, dass
from
wir
being
gleich wieder
reinforced.
hier setzen werden?
With those MK5s, they will block this whole area here, and Golf is effectively eliminated. So we're just going to throw everything into attacking Delta now.
Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll. Ready to move, sir. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
And as you can see,
My pleasure.
we've utilized almost all the supplies there. Sheraton was destroyed. Oh, enemy tanks engaging from all positions.
Ready to go. Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? Wieder auf der Straße. And the ready, sir. Let's move out. Are you talking to me? Yes, sir.
72s, my god. Let's see what else we can bring up. Just the more advanced units. Jesus Christ, no.
I'll set up a command post there. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Okay, great.
What's the plan?
Nervous. Oh, more T-72s.
Haben Sie was für mich?
My god, they're hiding everywhere.
Do you have something for me? What are
Rat
your orders,
bastards.
sir? Yes, sir. Ready to move, sir. Where do you need us, sir? Flying in, let's stop. Heading to given grid reference. Tickets completed, ready to go.
No, I'm pretty sure that's salvageable. God.
Let's fly. On my way to
Are these
coordinates. Out.
effing Matchbox cars with a lawnmower engine in them, or are they attack helicopters? I don't really know. Piece of S.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, take over this damn point so we can get all of our points. We're going to try to keep this under an hour, so I'm going to actually send these chieftains in right now.
Pick it out, man. Let's move out. Ready to move, sir. Advancing to coordinates.
So we should hold Delta.
Yes, sir.
Stranglehold on Delta.
Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? Was wollen Sie denn diesmal? Das Transportkorps ist bereit, einige under your command. Einsatzbereit,
Send the
Kommandant.
Leopards over as well to hold.
Bereit fürs Verlegen,
Delta
Kommandant.
should be completely defended now against anything that they bring out of it. So that should be it. We're going to choke Delta off, and if we need that FOB, we'll take it, but we really won't. So as you can see, we've basically flanked from the south to capture the center of the map, and then around to the left. So effectively, the enemy has been eliminated. We've cut them in half. Reinforcements on both sides are cut off, and at the end of the game, you'll see like a lot of units remaining in like this area. But you know. I guess if the game said to eliminate all enemy units, we would just flank from the airport and come up behind them and flank them from both top and bottom. So it looks like Delta's good and secure for now. So we're gonna. Oh, looks like those leopards are almost out of gas. So we'll just have them defend.
We have something for you to
Chieftain's
eat,
got a full
TeamSpeak.
tank,
Anything
and
you
the
want.
command unit will just move right up here.
I'll be there soon.
So anyway, that's pretty much the end of this mission. Once I capture the airbase, it says secure the airbase, but don't think that just means to destroy all the units in it. Secure means to capture it. Mike's the only area left in the map for the enemy. As you can see there, the NATO, we've scored 3,770 points, and the enemy only 490. They destroyed a few Jaeger squads and a few helicopters, which is unacceptable because they should be able to fire with rockets without even being able to see it. I mean, I'm dumping artillery on the map, you know, pretty carelessly, so it's not like I need to save it. So anyway, thanks for watching this, guys. I really appreciate all your views. I will let you see the rest of the video, and this, you know, we're not over yet. There's probably still another couple minutes left, but and it looks like the damn command vehicle got stuck in the mud. Son of a bitch. You're gonna have to put up with me a little longer. Command vehicles, don't ever, you know, let them be exposed, because once they get stuck, that's when enemy units start coming out, like these damn T-72s that are probably rolling around. Gonna flank the other T-55s. It doesn't matter if they come at the chieftains. We'll have a little battle here then.
Spit it out, man. Are you talking to me? Munition, Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, wo sollen wir das liefern?
Excellent. This will give you guys something to watch while the command vehicle gets his ass in gear. And by in gear, I mean gear more than one, or maybe second. Alright, so there's a good hit. Another good hit. Hopefully we don't lose any tanks. It's be pretty flawless other than that Sheridan. But that other Sheridan did get its revenge on that T-72 with that long-range missile to heaven. Awesome. Alright, T-72 is destroyed. Another one's routing. Two Panzer Kampfwagen T-55s are moving in. The Leopards should be able to engage them
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle,
if they
Kommandant?
don't get out of range. I'm not going to pursue, though, just because the command vehicle.
Situation is under
I'm
control.
just going to park him there.
Are you talking
Alright,
to
so
me?
as you can see, the enemy command vehicle will be parked exactly where I thought it would be. There it is, marked perfectly.
Adam Hammond,
I'll
boys!
just shoot at him and that'll be it. Alright, so that command vehicle should be able to get into that position in just a couple of seconds. So, anyway, mission 5 will be coming up next, and it is quite the finale. It is a difficult mission, but not as difficult as this one. This was a full-scale mission that I had to play out a few times before making this video. And I just want you guys to know that, you know, I did play ahead in the game. That's kind of why I stopped for a while. You know, but I gotta play ahead so I can at least tell you guys what's going on. And you know, if I played it in single player and didn't know anything about the mission and died, I'd have to re-record anyway. So it doesn't matter. So anyway, consider the rape train pulling into the station for this episode. And I commend you guys for being so nice to me in the comments, and just keep it up. I love you guys' company, and besides, games are something that unites us all like good food, especially chicken. And speaking of chicken, look at these T-55 over here. I thought they were going to rout.
Surrounded in Saxony and deprived of air support, the 8th Guards Army is now in a desperate situation.
Damn right, girlfriend. Kolf still had 2 units in it. Hilarious. Victory! So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and that was pretty much an hour special. As you can see, all missions completed. I'm not going to do that all the time. These are just basically beginning missions. They get tough as they go along. So, anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode, which should be down there. There it is. You see it? Click on it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Alright.